How's it going, everyone? Arctic here. We're back with another episode of Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Ooh, first of all, we're in with the Brotherhood of Steel. We just got. That's pretty nice having 3 more bottles of Nuka-Cola.
Our eggheads need a piece of tech. I'll tell you where.
Dance.
Think you can handle that?
And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
All I want to know is when I can get up there.
I felt the same way the first time I saw it too. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
I'm fine with that.
I'm guessing that diplomacy isn't on Elder Maxon's mind.
It sure as hell ain't gonna be taken as a gesture of good faith from the other forces in the Commonwealth.
What's the matter? Don't like kicking in the door? Don't worry. You'll fall in line with our tactics sooner or later. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
All right, so we'll just go over to because this way then we can also get the
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum.
whatchamacallits. That's really nice to have some duct tape.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
What are you waiting
The vertibird signals. So this way then we can actually, like, you know, fly around and not be killed by everything that we see. Get to destinations quicker, which will make things traveling back and forth from my settlement to there, or to Diamond City to somewhere else. Especially when it's like I want to do stuff all the way out here. Like I want to go do the Museum of go to the Museum of Witchcraft, the Finch Farm, and there's a couple other places which there's really nowhere close to go. I guess that would actually be the closest spot. And then going up north.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any
shooting at us.
mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes through the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is fight them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Well, I hope so.
Everyone down there believes in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I
Who the
will
hell's
gladly
shooting us?
spill my own blood if it
Well, there's
ensures
Bunker
our
Hill.
victory.
There's the ship that I want to go do. Ooh, shit.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight.
Yeah, that's a fun mission right there.
Close to me and answer all of his questions.
I was saying, imagine if I just got shot right now and just died. Go right out of the sky. I'm sure bringing Nick along won't be that bad either.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
aboard, sir?
Permission granted. And welcome back, pal.
Hello, Captain
Allow me
Kells.
to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing.
Yep.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
My husband was a soldier.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood.
Oh, yes,
You
yes, I
might
will.
expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Do you have any questions?
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over. Dismissed, Initiate.
No machine should have free will. Why? You jealous you had to turn yours in?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Nick is not gonna have fun here. I mean, yeah, I probably shouldn't be siding with the Institute, or with the Brotherhood, but
Welcome aboard.
the best bet just for survival mode. If I had to really pick, it'd either be the Minutemen or the Railroad.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressive,
I need to heal up.
without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth.
Actually, what are my stats then? Because it's just a weak peckish. I see 20 plus more damage, or 20% more damage.
Known as the Institute, a malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous techniques.
Alright, that's nice and all, but I need to eat something, so let's see.
Technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for this.
Is that not good enough for food? Oh, shoot.
Second time in recent history.
I did not mean to
Institute scientists have created a weapon
That was a waste.
that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free
Hey.
There's
and
something.
masquerades as a human being.
Go ahead.
This
Your
notion
thoughts?
Flying that ship into the heart of the
is not
Commonwealth.
only offensive,
Mark my words. The Brotherhood's here to start a
if it
war.
isn't harnessed properly, it
How
has
are we
the
doing, Nick?
potential of
Well,
rendering us
traveling with
Institute
you beats
as a
being
species
held prisoner in some vault. That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Nothing else for now.
Well, all right.
And their sins are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end,
Maxon, I remember when you
we
were
will
just
be
a tiny
saving
little boy
humankind
and you were
from
just
its
like,
worst enemy,
I can't wait to be big and strong and
itself.
become a great leader.
Victoria.
Victoria.
I don't remember what he was like. It's
Ad
been a little
Victoria.
bit. Ad Victorium. I wonder where the Fallout 3 main character is at right now. Do you think, because obviously they're not here. So were they left in the capital wasteland?
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
Hi, Maxon.
Excuse me.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle.
Awesome, we can get rid of this shitty power armor then.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so now we have the Prydwen. I'm surprised it has actually, like, people here. Can I?
Hey,
Go ahead. What do you need?
we should go our separate ways.
Sure.
Hello.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Next time we run into some sense, we should bring one back for analysis.
They already tried.
Yeah, we have one right here. We have Nick. But please don't hurt Nick. He's a good man. He's a good son. I still remember when they were first talking about Nick, I was like, oh, a cool detective? I was actually imagining him in his detective outfit. I wasn't expecting a synth, though. It kind of shocked me. I was like, oh, makes him really unique then. Let's go find our bunk, I guess.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. So how did it look out there?
Paladin.
We've got a lot
There
of
you
work
are.
ahead of us.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Pretty good.
Trust me.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Greetings, Knight.
Let's
Nice.
talk to
Come on.
Proctor
Oh,
Teagan.
almost.
I bet he has some excellent mods for our power armor.
Alright, so... I want to do the Lost Patrol just so I can help out the Brotherhood, because the guy does become a pretty good ally at the end, the final battle. Clear out the Beaver Creek lanes. We'll do that one whenever. I mean, that one's... That one we can't do for a while. Discuss our findings with Piper. We'll do that later. We'll do that one. We'll probably do the Caravan Distress Call soon. Travel to Finch Farm. We have to do that one eventually. We'll do that one eventually. I'm not going to do Road to Freedom because, well, I don't really care much about the whole railroad. We'll do that one eventually. We'll do that one eventually. Okay, let's get ourselves our gear because I want to put stuff away. probably sell a lot of this stuff that I don't need. I heard a cat. Hello, kitty. Now, apparently, there is a Brotherhood of Steel, I think a knight that has a bunch of power or fusion cores that you can take, and just every time you reload, or not reload, just he just has an infinite supply of them, and that within an hour, as long as you're able to grab them, keep grabbing them, you can have about over 200 power cores, fusion cores.
I've served on this vessel for years.
In a matter of just like an hour. So if that's the case, I'm gonna figure out where he is, and I'm gonna see if I can get like a bunch of them. Because if I could get a couple hundred, not only would that be good for just selling, but it would be just great overall for just everything. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a bunch of weapons. I can just put that away. I don't really need a 10mm pistol anymore. Not really that useful. This one will be good, though. I don't really need that. I don't need that. I'll keep that. Okay. I want to get myself some Brotherhood of Steel armor.
Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided
So,
to kick your way
you're the
through
new
a pirate.
recruit I heard about.
Got it.
Not what I was expecting.
Well, I wasn't expecting somebody without legs either.
Thanks, brother.
I can handle myself. Hey, if Paladin Dance vouched for you, that's good enough for me. You just don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
I'm not really looking for sympathy. And honestly...
Right.
Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Okay. Now this is the guy that I want to see.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra.
This is what I'm probably... I don't think it really matters if I really do it, but I think I'm going to work and get them the extra help they need.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the leg. After you're done with the meat, in the meantime.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
Okay, well, I'm dying at the moment, so yeah, that's not going to work out.
The last person that disobeyed Captain...
Okay, well, I guess we can wear Kellogg's outfit. It is better.
Scraping rust off the
Oh yeah,
Prydwen's
we
hull
look good in this.
from the outside.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anyway.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Prydwen.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
That's another thing we can do, because if we want to get some quick caps, we can just join in with those patrols. Oh, kitty! Hello there, little kitty. I say, is there anything in here already? Quinlan to be deleted? I gotta hear this.
Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life.
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is?
Don't get attached?
Always bag and board. I'm sorry, sir. You're absolutely right. And I promise it will never... Sir? What's that red blinking light on your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all! I left it in record mode. Just let me...
That's funny. I would definitely do that, though. I would end up like... Can I take that stim pack, please? Oh, thank you. I can sell that. I can sell that. I can sell that. Oh, so much good stuff here to sell. Anyways.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier.
Hello,
Are
Kate.
you ready for your medical exam?
Of course.
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Wouldn't Vault-Tech's screening process have caught this already?
Vault-Tech's screening process? Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller?
Yeah.
You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard.
Thanks, I know.
Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand.
It's no problem.
Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just
It all
as
depends,
important
because
as
we
the
already all
physical.
know on where this is
Anyone
going to
that
go.
hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you...
I suppose so?
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Cade.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Yeah.
Well, to fix the problem...
Actually?
No problem. Let me know.
Captain Cade?
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Any news out there, Doctor?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured taking up my time. Now.
I need some supplies.
No problem, soldier.
Alright, let's sell... Buff out, dirty water. I don't need gumdrops, don't need that. Definitely don't need that. Don't need those. $15 stim packs. I forgot we also got a lot of those. Vodka, wine, another bubble gum. Okay. Jet, Med-X. You have any stim packs I could buy, Doc? Oh, good. I can buy a sing. Oh, let's just buy 2.
Give me a laser rifle and power armor, and I'll take on the world. How can I help you, Knight?
Bye, Dance. Bye, Dance. Oh, isn't she a beauty? Tired from lack of sleep. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go to sleep then, because that's gonna be an issue.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
Okay, well, I don't need any of those. Don't need that. I need that. I don't need any of those. And I'll keep the shotgun for now. Nope, nope. Don't need any of that. Apparel. Now what do we have here? 8 and 4 for a right leg. Oh yeah, we can just sell that. That's right, I put everything I was gonna sell over in here.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
What brings you to me today?
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
My ammo, my weapons. I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. I won't ever. I probably won't use the cryo mine, so we can sell that, get that money. Don't need that, and I don't really need my vault suit. All right, so let's buy. Ooh, that does sound nice. 10% reduction in action points, action point costs and VATs. Sounds good to me. So I only have the chest piece, the left leg, and the right leg. So that means we just need a left arm and a right arm. $15. That would be all of our money, but that damage resistance is pretty nice. We'll come back for that one. Oh, I can't wear that with this stuff. Oh, that's a bummer. Alright, well.
Proctor Tegan.
What can I get for you today?
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's a waste of some money. I honestly don't really need this stuff, so I guess I could just sell my old power armor.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Who's tipping Brahmins? Makeshift battery.
Accounting for taste.
There is a way to like get in there as well.
Can I help you with anything?
I want to see if I can pull this off. Hold on. We're gonna go sleep, and
Hey,
we're gonna have
doesn't
Nick
it feel good to be a part of something?
try to
important?
sneak in there and take everything for us.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? I think it's sick.
Nick, where you at, bro?
I don't want that synth getting anywhere near the instrumentation.
See what I can do.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Count on it. Yikes. This is some high-grade encryption.
That's why you're doing it and not me.
Bingo.
What brings you to me today?
Ooh. What do we got here? We got a gauze rifle, some missiles, a very old helmet, a fat man. Nothing really too good in here, but if this stuff all eventually respawns in, that'd be cool.
Good to keep going? I don't sleep or eat or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Tegan,
What can I get for you today?
have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Slap a few of them onto your weapons.
Let's hear a bit more about that extra
Yeah, I want to hear
work
more
you
about this
mentioned.
extra
Hard
work.
to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves, so I need legs on the ground to hit up farms in the area. We'll be requisitioning a portion of their harvest, and I need that food crated and ready to go for when I send out a collection team. Your mission will be to ensure full cooperation of the civilian farmers. By any means necessary.
Any means necessary? You're giving me carte blanche on this?
You said it. Like they say, if you aren't with us, you're against us. Think you can handle that?
I'm in.
Knew I could count on you. I'll mark the farm on your map. Remember, guaranteed cooperation.
Okay, well that one's not even that far away.
Taking on a death claw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
I don't remember which one has what I need, but I guess we don't have to worry about that. We can worry about that later.
Waiting to be discovered out here.
All right, let's go talk to Elder Maxon. This is gonna be a very calm episode because we're really not gonna be doing too much stuff. We also have a level up. Let's get some more health. I'd rather have more health and damage resistance just so I can stay in a fight a little bit longer without having to hide. I mean, I guess I just need a helmet. That's all I really need.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally.
What training? I just got picked up.
Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths.
Yeah, super mutants are bad.
They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So,
consider it done.
look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
Super mutants with nuclear weapons? Not gonna be able to sleep at night knowing that.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed.
Yeah, just
and
imagine a
ready to
bunch
depart.
of
Use it to carry
like,
our message to
maybe
Fort
like
Strong.
20 super mutants
Wipe
just with
those
all the
dirty
Fat
mutants
Mans.
from the face of the earth.
And the
Dismissed.
there's the Fat Man launchers and all those mini nukes. We'd be dead.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point. Folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. Security finally put enough holes in him to drop him. They say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG. What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own. A synth. The man killed every rep at the top.
Damn.
The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. And by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing. Just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 tough guys?
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, sure
beep,
didn't
beep,
make it
beep.
easy.
He's gonna explode, guys,
Started off
run!
doing the jobs no one else wanted. Got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the synth, but it was Nick the detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. With some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Thanks, Nick. Alright, anyways, we'll end this episode off right here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.